Hello, hello. Welcome to the show. It is 4 o'clock, New York, New Jersey time on a Tuesday in January. And you know what that means? It is time to start the show. Welcome in. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here. Chat's open. So jump on in. Let us know what you've been busy working on. If you've joined us for previous shows, we'd love to hear what's going on in your home. How's your new year? Off to a great start. I sure hope so. My name is Jamie Novak. I'm a professional organizer, author of multiple books, including Keep This, Toss That. And we have so much to talk about today. So, this is the 10-minute Tidy Up with Jamie show. Welcome in. It's great to are subscribed. You'll be able to chat with us. So, be sure to hit that subscribe button, say hello in the chat. We'll welcome you in. It's great to have you tuned in. Let us know where you're joining from. Are you in New York, New Jersey, where honestly, it is a perfect day to stay indoors and declutter because wow, is it cold out there. So, yes. And if you're somewhere sunny and bright, still a great day to declutter. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to do. We get to talk about it. Thanks so much for tuning in. All right. Today's topic is all about storage, and I'm going to share the 3 S's with you when it comes to decluttering together. So I'll have a teeny tiny task for you when it comes time. And are you ready? We're going to share the 3 S's when it comes to storage. Okay. I I'm gonna say every show I'm gonna say the same thing. We need a drum roll. If anyone can like create a drum roll. Denise is here from Connecticut. Great to have you tuned in. Welcome. Is it as cold there as it is here? We have a blustery breeze and about 20 degrees, and it's perfect for staying inside and tuning into the show. So here we go. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about this in just a moment. Let me know what your guesses are. What do you think it is? I mean, I guess it's pretty evident, but I don't know. Let's play a little guessing game. What do you think it is? I mean, metal. It comes in a variety of shapes and styles and decor, colors and materials. This one happens to be metal. Matches a lot of my decor here. Okay, we're gonna talk about that in just a minute. Pop in the question. What do you think? Oh, I mean, napkin holder. You got it. Way to go. Okay, Denise rolled in. Monica goes napkin holder. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do you think we could use a napkin holder for besides holding napkins? We're going to get super creative today in our show. Welcome in. The first S when it comes to storage is shop at home. Shop at home. This is something that I learned very early on in my life. My mother was a Girl Scout leader for many years. One of our like guiding principles at home was to like reduce and reuse and recycle and use up and get super creative and crafty. Growing up, we had a super sunny, bright yellow kitchen, and it was like painted like a super bright, sunny yellow. That's a mouthful. And when you first walked into the kitchen, there was this built-in of like these corner cabinets up top where you could like put little things. I guess honestly, now that I think about it, they're great clutter catchers, right? You're walking in or out of the kitchen. It's perfect for just putting something. So I don't know, but I would guess my mom was always clearing them off. But on the lowest one, she took a can from probably soup or something, cut it off carefully so there were no sharp edges, and then wrapped it with some leftover wallpaper that we had and used it as the pen cup. She could have bought a pen cup. She could have also just used a regular mug and not had to go through the crafty part, but I think she really enjoyed the crafty part. Plus, total bonus, she got to use up a wallpaper scrap. Why did we have wallpaper scraps, you're wondering? Because in Girl Scouts, we would make sit-upons using the wallpaper, and so she had extra scraps left over. So, oh my gosh, you guys are rolling in with what we could use a napkin holder for organizing around the house, and I'm loving all your ideas. We're going to call them out in a minute. Keep them coming because they are spot on. We didn't get to mine yet, but let's see if you've got it. Okay, keep them rolling in. What could we repurpose a napkin holder? So if you're wondering what we're doing and why we're talking about napkin holders, it is shop at home first. That's the first S in the 3 S's that I'll share today. So we can save money, save time, help to save the environment, save stress. If you already own it, use up what we already have. I mean, there's just so many reasons why shopping at home is, I think, fantastic. And I try to remember to do it first and foremost before I borrow from the library or borrow from a neighbor. I shop at home first, and then certainly before I hit the buy button or run to the store. It amazes me. Now, my plan was for this year, January 1st, I was like, I'm going to start a list of all the things I would have bought, but then I ended up buying from my own house, like not having to go out and buy. I shopped at home. And that lasted about 24 hours. And then I lost the list. Then I forgot to write stuff down. Then I stressed myself out. And then I was like, you know what? We don't have to do this. But if it comes to you, just to kind of keep a running tally, in the few days that I tried doing it, I was already surprised. I was over $100 of things that I would have bought that I didn't. So I was, because I already owned something or something I could use, which was fascinating to me. So for all the reasons, oh my goodness, you all have the best ideas. And there are some here that I wouldn't have even come up with. Such a creative group today. Thanks for jumping in the chat there. If you want to chat and you can't, it might be because you didn't hit subscribe yet. But thank you for that. Okay, so here we go. Shop at home first. Napkin holder. I mean, oh yeah. Okay, so y'all guess napkin holder. You're so right. Denise, Monica, Adair, spot on. We're saying papers. Oh yeah, incoming mail, receipts, a specific category of paper. I'm even thinking, depending on the size of your napkin holder, this one's a little more petite. I could see magazines and catalogs standing upright, right? So we can see what we have. I would have never said this, eyeshadow palettes. So if it worked on like a bathroom vanity or inside of a cabinet, absolutely eyeshadow palettes. Organizing paper plates, how fun. Mail, cookie sheets. Yes, cookie sheets. Okay. A taller napkin holder, I think would be great for like cookie sheets. I would also say that again, if it's metal or like a heavier, right? Because cookie sheets are larger and heavier. Files, you know that like it's a file organizer, so it's like divided, so you could put your files. That could work to file the cookie sheets. I love it. Oh yes, coloring books, small books for like young grandchildren. I'm loving all of these ideas. My idea, okay, ready? Because I didn't see it yet, so I feel like maybe I am supposed to host the show because sometimes I've got ideas that are going to complement the ideas that you already shared. So thank you. Are you ready? Here it goes. What do we have here? Oh, yes. If you're like Jamie, could I possibly put all the lids for all of my storage containers into the napkin holder? Oh, yes, you can. And it works for me beautifully. I happen to have a deeper drawer. And so these used to lay flat and then I have to sort them all. Okay, Lori's giving me a genius. I mean, I don't know. I'll take it. I am feeling like genius level today. So thank you. But so are all the lovely ideas. So keep them rolling in. Okay, napkin holder. So if you're like Jamie, I've got 6 or 7 napkin holders hanging out in the kitchen. Maybe one I use for napkins, maybe one I don't. But then we've got extras, different styles, sizes, colors that you don't particularly care for. They can work really well behind a closed door. You won't even see it in a drawer. So I have one for like the smaller, and it doesn't, the small ones can't slip through. And because it's right up against the drawer, they can't fall off the edge because like it's butting up against the edge of the drawer. So yay. Okay. So we're going to shop at home and repurpose things, refamiliarize ourselves with what we have in stock. How could we use it in a new and unique way? So when you're like, oh, it's a napkin holder, I don't actually like my brain, I see it as a napkin holder, but then I immediately expand to it's not only for napkins, right? It is a holder in this shape, in this style, with this amount of room. What else do I need to store? That would be great here. And so I think as you look around now, you might go, oh, that's not just a fill in the blank. It could also store this. And I love finding like new uses for stuff. So, number one is shop at home first, not only for repurposing and getting creative with storage solutions that you already have or items that can now become storage solutions, but then just shopping at home in general across the board for everything that we need before we go out and buy it. There's a really good chance you already own it. or something that we can get creative about. So, okay, napkin holder, shop at home first. That's number one of the three S's. If you're waiting for our let's do this together moment, it's coming. So, hang on. I've got our timer set and we're going to do a little tidying up together. We're going to keep this one a bit of a shorter show. And then you let me know. Did you like show number one where it was like 45 minutes of Jamie, which might be too much Jamie? Do you like a shorter show? Do you like the mix? We always, I want to deliver what you want. So let me know. Okay. So shop at home first. Love it. Now, store it where you use it. Store it where you use it. So this one goes to the, I just want my life to be easy-ish, easier, as easy as it possibly can be. And part of that for me is following my mom's rule, which was don't put it down, put it away. But because we're busy, on to the next thing, easily distracted. I mean, I'm talking for myself. You let me know how you feel. It is like, oh, I'll just put it down. But when I create the storage right there, putting it down is equally as easy to putting it away. So when I can create the storage right there, which means whatever you are when you finish using something, if you can create the storage there, then you can just put it back. But if the storage is one flight of stairs up, two rooms to the back, you've got to step over something to get somewhere, you've got to move things out of the cabinet way to put it away, we're probably not going to do it. We'll either put it somewhere else or just put it down and then there's stuff out. So don't put it down, put it away. It's so much easier when we store it where we use it. And one example I always give about this is I don't really paint my nails anymore. It's just like one more thing, and I'm kind of got a lot going on. I just kind of buff them and they do like the shiny thing. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Like going to get your nails done. Maybe you don't do your nails. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the reason I'm saying it is I would never do my nails like in the bathroom, but that's where all the nail stuff was. And so I would do it at a table where I could put a placemat down, well ventilated area, plenty of light. It wasn't the bathroom. And so then I was like, why am I storing? Because then I would leave it. I know I should have walked it back to the bathroom. I usually didn't. So then it sat and then I'd have to go put it away later. I was just making another task for future me. And future me is already tired. I just want like easy. And so when I was like, well, if I create a little decorative box right there by the table, no one will know. And of course, safe, of course, for, younger children, grandchildren get finding the nail polish. But, it just made a lot of sense to me. And so when we sort of take a step back and look at like, is there a better place to store this? The answer might be yes. And then sometimes the answer is just put it away when you're done, even if it's a couple extra steps. All right. So we started out with shop at home first. We repurpose things we already own for really clever free storage. I mean, you already own it. So basically it's, I guess, considered free. Then we're going to store it where we use it to make it super easy to put things away. So here's the third and final S in this whole thing. Start in storage. Start in storage. When we are like enthusiastic about decluttering, which honestly, do we ever get enthusiastic? I'm like always enthusiastic about decluttering, mostly because I get to declutter your stuff with you. So it's rarely my stuff. It's always yours. So of course I'm enthusiastic, but I also do like working on my own stuff. When we're decluttering, when like you've got the time and the energy and the mental bandwidth and you're ready to go, I don't know about you, but so many times I would find myself working on the same pile of to be read stuff, the same pile of mail, the same stuff on the dresser top, the same stuff on the tabletop, the same. And it felt almost like, what is that movie? Okay, help me out in the chat. What's the movie where like the same day repeats over and over again? There's probably a few of them. The one I'm thinking about, it'll come to me. Okay, but the movie where like things just you're almost like on a wheel. It's like the same thing. Groundhog Day. Thank you, Monica. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, Groundhog Day. Same thing repeats over until we learn the lesson. Until we learn, start in storage. How could you possibly put it away if the place to put it is stuffed with stuff? We can't put it away. So if we begin in storage, now here's the trick. It's a bit of a balance. It's let me clear out some space to put some stuff away. Because if you only work in storage, you don't see a difference because it's usually behind a door or behind, in a drawer. And we don't really, and we're like, I've been working and everything looks the same. So it's work a little, put some stuff away, work a little, put some stuff away. But if we never like get into the storage, especially if we're big savers, we have no idea what's in there, we didn't store things efficiently. So we're storing a lot of like air because there's a lot of space in there. For all those reasons, starting in storage, what's in there? Stuff we haven't seen in a while, and maybe we can go, oh, I don't need it. I didn't even know it was here. I could let it go. Oh, I have two of these. I only need one. Let me let this one go. So many, many reasons to start in storage. So that is going to be my invitation to you for our tidy up moment today. You really get to choose your own adventure. Adventure one is go find something to repurpose and utilize for storage in a new and unique way. And that could be something like an over the head shower organizer meant for the shower, could hang beautifully on the back of a door or in a garage or on a wall in a closet or behind a closet door. And then you can store things designed for bottles in the shower, but it's a holder. It will hold a lot of other things. So we're going to either look for something we can repurpose in a new and unique way and try it out, or we're going to start in storage because you're like, gosh, you know what? Jamie just really gave me one of those moments where I went, oh, yeah, she might be right. I got a bunch of stuff there. I would put it away. What comes to mind for me? Papers, which, by the way, next show's topic. So tune in next week because it's all about the papers next week. You would put the papers away, but the filing cabinet is full. You're not failing. You're not procrastinating. You like physically can't put them away. But when we start in storage, the back of the back file on the bottom drawer, oh, that's a bunch of stuff I don't need. Discard that, recycle, shred, whatever has to happen. Guess what? Space for the papers that are sitting over there. So I love this idea, right? The rotating in of stuff starting in storage. So we are going to start a timer. If you love the 10-minute moment in our time together, then you're going to love this. And if you're like, what is happening? I thought I was tuning into a show and I didn't know I had to do anything. Of course, you don't ever have to do anything, but it is highly encouraged. There are so many of us here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's do this together. The collective enthusiasm and encouragement. So if you know what you're going to work on in the chat, let us know. When we come back in the chat, you can shout out your wins, big, small, and in between, and we're going to celebrate with you. So as always, I start 10 minutes on my timer. I will also go ahead and flip over our cute little sand timer in the background, our little hourglass timer that I got just for this show. So I hope you're loving it. Okay. We're going to get started. Where are you going to work? If you're like, I didn't know we were going to do this, I'm just listening, I'm nowhere where I can get anything done. Oh, yes, I think you can. Delete some emails, delete some photos, delete some text messages, free up some space on your phone. Let's do something together. It is 10 minutes, which I'm just going to be here tidying my desk. And let's see what you're going to do. We're going to flip over that timer for 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and cheer each other on. We're going to count it down. So it's going to feel like, you know, when you count down and you're like 3, 2, 1, like you have to go. And as always, we want you to organize safely. So nothing from overhead, no one get on a step stool, just organize where it's safe for you to do so. Are we ready? Oh, I can't wait. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. Okay, ready? We're going to count it down from 3, 2, 1, and go. Timer's ticking. Our hourglass is flipping. And you're invited to join us for a teeny, tiny tidy up. Clear some room in storage, find something creative to repurpose. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and then we're going to shout out your wins. Timer's ticking. If you're just joining us and wondering, why is it so quiet? We've got 10 minutes on our timer. The hourglass is ticking down right beside me. Here it is. And we'll be back in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go get something done. Yes, Heidi, thank you. Groundhog Day. Yep, Lori C, absolutely. Groundhog Day. Now I kind of want to watch the show. Timer's ticking. What are you getting done? Can't wait. If you have any questions, I'll be here in the chat as everyone's working behind the scenes. We have 9 minutes to go. We're 1 minute in, 9 minutes to go. Timer's ticking. So excited for everyone. Ticking down. Plenty of time. No rush. Stay focused. 8.5 minutes to go. How's it going over there? 6 minutes to go. You've got this. Stay focused. As our timer ticks down, we're going to be coming up on that halfway mark. So it's a great time to just check in. Are you where you want to be? Did you pull too much stuff out? Do you need to put a few things away? If you're deleting alongside us, unsubscribe from those emails. Hopefully, not mine. I do send out a newsletter. Maybe don't unsubscribe from that one. Timer's ticking. You've got this. 5 minutes to go. We are halfway through, everyone. Halfway through. Are you feeling energized? Playing a little music? Just listening to us? Do you like it quiet? Laser focused? We're doing this. Let's check our timer. Just under the halfway mark. Plenty of time to make more progress. We have a couple of top fans to call out today, Denise and Monica, Adair, Lori C., and Heidi. Thank you for being so engaged. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Chatting is always optional. Encouraged, but optional. We love to have you tune in. Our timer's ticking away. Here we go. Can't wait to hear what you've been up to. Keep it going. Let's stay focused. How's it going over there? Did you find something to repurpose? I hope so. Find something unexpected in storage. Find something you can use. Are you shopping at home? We'll review the 3 S's of storage when we come back in, do you know how long? 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Our hourglass timer is ticking down behind us, and we have 3 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes. The countdown is on. You're going to be at your 2 minute warning. So start putting things away if you pulled out too much. Finish up what you might like to get to before the buzzer rings. With a tick, tick, tick of the timer, you have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. One minute and 30 seconds. This is it. The countdown's on. How's it going over there? Pop in the chat if you'd like to. We just had an update from Adair. We love this. So things are happening. Great ideas across the board. We'll review the 3 S's. And if you missed it at the beginning of the show, I will call out our napkin holder and one way to use it. There's so many other great ideas in the chat, though. I'm inspired. So exciting. Final 60 seconds, 1 minute on our timer, everyone. This is it. Tick, tick, tick. 45 seconds. Did this 10 minutes, is it going faster, slower, right on point? Sometimes I feel like it's like so fast, and sometimes it's like, oh, isn't it 10 minutes over yet? But it is my personal preferred amount of time. We've got 30 seconds to go. We'll count it down together. Feels like we're counting down to a clutter-free day. Always fun, right? Anything we can do to like bring a little game show aspect to decluttering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. That is our timer. So you hear that jazzy timer in the background saying, guess what? You're done for now. And if this was outside of the show, or honestly right now, and you're like, but I would encourage you to reset the timer versus just going, because then how do we know when we should stop for now? We can honestly get burnt out. And then you're like, I don't want to think about that again. So I do love a timed moment, but I would restart the timer. Jump in chat if you'd like to share a win. We'd love to hear what you've been up to. Lori C says, we just did a little makeover for our kitchen and I've been decluttering. So have a pickup scheduled for tomorrow and spent the time organizing those donation boxes. I love this. I mean, a little makeover in a space in your home like a kitchen will certainly get us going through stuff. And if you're like, I love the accountability of having a deadline because deadlines make me get things done, then this show acts as sort of a deadline. Scheduling an organization to come and pick up is a deadline. Anything we can do to ensure that we have an outside force holding us accountable. Because if it's just me, I'll be like, oh, I didn't do it. And I'm the only one that doesn't know. So yeah. Oh my gosh, discarded knee-high stockings to give away. Mary G's been busy. Do not ask me when I wore those. Okay, we're not going to ask, but I'm guessing it wasn't yesterday. So pretty, hopefully, somewhat easy decision to make. And how lovely to share those. Everyone's been so busy. Thanks for popping in the chat with that. Oh my gosh. We're going to do a little recap. Then we're going to wrap the show. This one's going to be a little shorter, some are longer. And then you let me know like what length you like. A quick reminder, anything you can do to help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 865. So we're closing in, but we need like a little over 100. So if you could like suggest the show to someone or subscribe if you haven't, it would mean a lot because we need to get to 1,000 to keep it going. And I'm having a great time. And if you are too, let's keep it going. Okay, here we go. Napkin holder. We started off our show by my showing you a napkin holder that many of us have. It doesn't extra one. And my repurpose was food storage container lids. So I happen to have a pretty deep drawer. This could also work really well in a kitchen cabinet. So it just depends on the space that you have. And then you all had great ideas about what else we could use it for. So we love that. Our 3 S's when it comes to storage, we talked about shopping at home first. Repurpose storage solutions and use them to solve another problem. Just because it's meant for napkins doesn't mean you can't do 101 other things with it. So it's just simply a holder, and we can hold a lot of things besides napkins. So shop at home first, repurpose those organizing solutions, and before we buy anything new, see if we own it. Store it where you use it. Wherever you're using it, if you can store it nearby, then it's so easy to just put it away versus I'll put it down to put it away later. And I think we all know how that goes. Surprise, it doesn't end well. So spoiler alert. And then of course, start in storage. We have to make space. We have to make the space for new things. If we don't clear out storage, then we end up having to get a bigger home or rent a storage unit, or the stuff encroaches on our living space when it's supposed to be stowed away. So starting in storage allows you to create a little more space to store more things, with the gentle reminder that our goal oftentimes is to simply have less to store. But life comes with a lot of stuff. We are sentimental about things. We need things. We like things. So, as much as we would say, oh, I want to pare down to just what I need, you still have to store stuff. So, whatever level of storage you're comfortable with, start in storage. And then we have room to put some more things away. So those are the 3 S's. They're in the chat if you missed them along the way. They're also in my newest book, Keep This, Toss That, which is over my shoulder. And I linked to it in the show notes. I also put the napkin holder in the show notes as well. Quick little fine print disclosure. Those are links where at no extra charge to you, I might earn a small commission. So just to help the show keep running. But I just wanted to let you know that in case you didn't guess. Okay. Are we feeling great about our progress? Energized by having come together? Excited about next week, which is all about the paperwork. And we love that a few of you mentioned in here that you actually could store incoming mail and paperwork and things. It keeps it vertical. It keeps it front and center. It's also, you can't put too much. So it sort of forces you to go through it before it becomes a towering pile that then cascades. Not that I've ever done that. I just know someone who did. Wink, wink. Okay, this has been such a fun show. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to wrap it here. I'm celebrating all your wins. I'm giving everyone like a big thumbs up, gold star, trophy, not a real trophy, because then you're going to want to donate the trophy and you're going to ask me, where do I donate the trophy? You can donate the trophy to any organization that takes stuff because they usually use them for crafters. If you need a list of where you can donate stuff, you can find that at jamienovak.com, JAMIE. Novak, jamienovak.com. You're very welcome. And thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to do this whole thing again next Tuesday, and we'll keep it going in February if we can hit 1,000 subscribers. So anything you can do to help make that happen, we'll be back. Next week, it's all about the paperwork. And because we're going to have 10 minutes to work, guess what? Bring some paperwork and sort it with us, which is perfect right ahead of tax season. So very excited. All right, energy levels up for a dare. We're doing this. You're welcome, everyone. If you have a favorite, shop at home first, store it where you use it, or for your favorite. 1 is shop at home first. 2 is store it where you use it. And 3 is start in storage. And you might say, I like them all. But which one was really like an aha moment for you? If you want to share, I always love to hear your takeaways. All right, we've got our energy high. Minnie Mouse is ready to go. I'm ready too. Our timer is up. Number 2, Heidi's voting for number 2. Store it where you use it. I mean, then you can't help but put it away. When it's easy, you can't help but just put it away. Yeah, that's a big one. I think it's one of the ones that maybe lasts the longest. One probably saves the most money. Shop at home first, right? Three, start in storage. It's a good place to begin. But two, like store it where you use it, just for an everyday less stuff left out. It's a winner. So, all right, let's practice that. Everyone, thanks again for tuning in and supporting the show. Be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Happy decluttering. Bye now.